Hello everyone, I hope you're having a great day today. Merciless Bond here, back with another Dokkan battle video, and in this one I wanted to do something different. I wanted to try a versus video. It's going to be the EZA LR TEQ Gogeta here versus the 9th anniversary Beast Gohan. Hopefully you guys enjoy. If you do, leave a like. If you're new to the channel or you have been here for a while, please consider subscribing and help me get to 450 subscribers. Now, with all that said, let's go ahead and get started. So basically, here's the Super Gogeta's team. With the characters I have, I do think this is probably the best team that you can have for him. Obviously the Goku, Gohan, and Trunks are very good. Gogeta's here just because I want him here. And we obviously have the Super Gogeta. That STR Gohan is here just because he's very good. Vegeta, it would be nice to have a revive, and Bulma's here for support. And, you know, kind of same here. Beast Gohan is just basically a double Beast Gohan team on superheroes. AGOUI just to have a revive on here. And I didn't want to use the same characters like Gogeta and Vegeta on here since I used them on the Goku, Gohan, and Trunks team, so I just kind of want to have a little bit of variety. And then the Gammas here are basically supporting superheroes as well, kind of like how Bulma is supporting. So we're going to go ahead and jump into a fight and, you know, just see what we can do. Alright, so the fight that I chose was the Supreme Magnificent Battle Universal Survival Saga versus Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. I do think this is a pretty tough fight because this first phase here, they can double super and their super does do a lot of damage. And yeah, and then there's also a dodge canceling phase, the next phase as well. So yeah. It was kind of difficult for me to pick a fight. I didn't want to pick like a too much of a difficult fight. And then also I didn't want to pick a fight that was too long because then this video was going to be like way too long. So if you're not familiar with my channel, I have this little series called my Versus series, basically where I just put like two of the best units in the game up against each other to see kind of who's better. I've done this previously for my Bleach Brave Souls videos. I just wanted to try to do this for Dokkan. But yeah, just some disclaimers. Well, there's going to be quite a few disclaimers here. Obviously, Beast Gohan is still very good in this physical phase right here. He's really not going to be too much of a problem. And yes, as well, Tech UI Fraud Coup here. His domain does like just kind of cancels out the dodge canceling. So yeah, he was kind of made for this fight. But I just still brought him anyways just because, well, he is a superhero unit. So some of these characters and some of these teams are going to be very, you know, just kind of great for like situational uses. Obviously this team will be great here. Beast Gohan, he'll take care of the first phase, and TEQ Goku can take care of the second phase. Let's see, another thing to note is that my Beast Gohan is rainbowed.
これも人間らしくていいな。
悟空孫悟空孫悟空さん父さん悟空あとは頼んだぞ。
So we're back in here again after our first death. Unfortunately, I guess they just didn't do enough super attacks to be able to tank a normal. And they did super. I do think they get an attack buff when they super. But anyways, yeah. As I was saying, yeah. I mean, this is mostly RNG based too, so I mean, obviously if we get lucky enough, luck is a factor that can, you know, just kind of make this a smooth run or a terrible run. As you saw there, nice to see him dodge. Yeah, luck does play a huge factor. I don't know if you were paying attention, but we did get TEQ Goku in slot 7 last run, but here we got him turn 1, which is obviously better. The sooner we have him, the sooner we can get his domain up and then make the second phase a whole lot easier. I was mentioning, oh yeah, my Beast Gohan is Rainbow Link level 10. My EZA TEQ LR Gogeta is only 79%, and I don't think he's Link level 10. I've been trying to Link level up these characters, but you know, it's just all RNG based. So see right there, luckily they just double supered Beast Gohan, so we don't have to worry about the super this turn. Now we just need to make sure TEQ UI Froku dodges. If he doesn't, then it's going to be very unfortunate. And the Gammas give us a few supers, and I don't think we should have to worry about them. Another thing is, well, I guess I can talk about it when we go to the next team. Yeah. Okay, he can tank in normal, so that's good. But they aren't super anymore. The Gammas gives us a few super attacks, they'll be okay. I mean, I'm just trying this video out just to see how well it works. I don't think everybody here is under the Beast 200% leader, but all that matters is that Beast gets his 200%, which obviously he is. And the EZA TEQ LR Gogeta needs to be up under a 200% leader skill. That's pretty much kind of the rules for these versus videos. And I also don't want to use the same characters on both teams. It's another rule. I think I'm gonna do this. I think that's a good idea. Because that way they only have to worry about one attack. And then EZA UI Goku can get a few dodges back there. Okay, so that's one super. They'll be fine. So with this team, yeah, there really shouldn't be too much of a problem. So yeah, see, look at that, Beast is taking damage. This team, it shouldn't be too much of a problem because, you know, Beast Gohan is still very, very good, and this is pretty much kind of an older event anyways. And with his Team Protector mechanic, you know, once we get those, then yeah, we will be fine. Obviously, if we move a bit too fast and before we get to turn 5 and we get to the no dodge phase, then yes, EZA UI Goku is going to be in trouble. But if that does happen, we do have the Beast Gohan's active skill. They didn't do their second super yet, which is unfortunate. If they give us a few supers, I still don't think they'll be able to live it actually, so hopefully they don't super here. This one attack in slot 2, hopefully it's not the super. If they cause us a second death, I just might have to take them off the team. Okay, good. Yeah, see, that time they were able to take it normal because they actually did supers. And EZA UI Goku is going to be fine. It looks like we'll kill next phase. So I guess we can just use the Beast Gohan, one of the Beast Gohans active after the turn that's coming up here. I can put him right there. EZA UI Goku does need to do some dodges, but he's not going to get any dodges in. I think one of the challenging things for me is going to be like the team variety aspect of these versus videos, just because I just got back into Dokkan, so I might not have a lot of characters. So I might have to like put some units on the same team if I have like no other characters to use. Yeah, we can just go ahead and use a Beast Gohan active next turn. Yeah, the physical phase shouldn't be too much of a problem with 2 Beast Gohans. Now this phase, since it does cancel its dodge, we can go ahead and activate. Did I turn animations off? No, I think. Okay. We can play these real quick.
1号はあいつを引きつけて時間を稼いでくれ。2号、お前まさか。
Thinking about it, I didn't have to use their active right there. I mean, there were no attacks right here. I just to put him slot 1, them right there, and I'm pretty sure even if he's super, they might have been okay. I'm not too sure. But it is what it is. So we can just go ahead and collect those 4 rainbow key spheres. Want to make sure we get those key spheres here. Yeah, that'll be fine. So we'll use LR TEQ Gogeta's domain next turn. Okay, yeah, the super was right there in slot 1. Beast might have actually took some damage from that since before he didn't get a chance to attack. But with his active skill up, he's not going to take any damage from that. You don't have to worry about them. They're going to be doing their guaranteed crits. It's just that they have to super. Yeah, luck is a big factor here as well when it comes to Dokkan. I mean, if we didn't get LR TEQ Gogeta like turn 1, then we wouldn't be able to use his domain next turn. 24 million, nice. And we'll have the Tech UI Goku and the AGL Goku on the same turn. That's going to be a very strong turn, actually. I hope his attack pattern is kind of similar to this one. Put Tech UI Goku in front of all those attacks, get him to counter, build him up. It'll be great. I guess I'm going to have to float Beast because I kind of want to keep a double UI rotation. Yeah, we'll go ahead and play these.
別に正義のヒーローでもなんでもねえ。今度な、仲間を傷つけるやつは許さねえぞ。
Alright, so I can do one of 2 things here. I could do this. Well, no, the smartest thing to do would be this, just to get this Tech UI Goku built up here. So this is probably the best play to do. So we'll just go ahead and do that. I don't need to really collect all of these key spheres, save them for the next turn. We can look at some stats. Obviously, his stats are going to be better when he's built up. And then EZA LR Goku didn't give us that many dodges, so he's not fully built up either. He's going to be guaranteed dodging, so is EZA LR Goku because we use his active skill. That's one counter. Two. Nice crit. Yeah, he's not LR TEQ Gogeta anymore. He's UI Goku for sure this time. The champion of Universe 7. Here's another counter. These are going to do more damage now since he attacked and he's built up even more. Yeah, look at that. 11 million on the crit. 11 million on the crit. Yeah, he's probably dead this turn. 26 million. If he triple supers, triple crits, then yeah, he's definitely dead. Yep, he's dead. I kind of don't want to play animations for these versus videos. If I do any more after this, I just kind of want to see how this goes because I don't want these videos are going to be probably pretty long regardless. So I just kind of don't want to play the animations because I don't want them to be any longer than they have to be. And Beast Gohan is going to finish it out. So once this is over, we can just run back in here with the next team. Yeah, if I do any more versus videos, I'll probably just turn the animations off, unless you guys want the animations on for whatever reason. We could leave Vegeta right there in slot 1 just to get his revive, which is what I'm going to do. I just hope that first attack right there is not a super. If it is, there's going to be a lot of damage that we're going to take. We obviously want to make sure Bulma gets her 7 orbs for her support. We can get that. And then that's 8 orbs right there. Alright, great. So now we have Bulma support. Don't be a super. Okay, good. So we'll have Vegeta's revive for this run, which is good. This is definitely something that we will probably need just in case one of our characters don't feel like dodging. But just with the, support of the 18 key from the Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, just getting refreshed every other turn, I think they'll be able to tank normal supers. I'm not too sure. Okay, here's the super. He attacked already and he got his damage reduction built up, so this shouldn't be too much damage. Yeah, only 10 damage. Just a measly 10 damage. So now we got their support up. And anything after that. Unfortunately, we have Gogeta in slot 7, which is something you don't want to see. I mean, Gogeta, he won't... I don't want to say he'll be useless, but I guess he will be useless. And by Gogeta, I mean 9th anniversary Carnival Gogeta. Because, well, he cancels dodge in the next phase, so we won't be able to use his active skill. So I guess Gogeta being here is really kind of a waste on this team. I just brought him because he's another Rainbow Orb Changer, and we will heal for a couple of turns when he goes into blue. She didn't dodge it. Bulma, no. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We also have 2 amazing standbys right here, but yeah. We'll collect that, sure. Too bad we didn't get the Goku and Vegeta turn 1. We could have stacked up with them at least quite a bit more, actually. Yeah, just to make sure, I want to look at their 18 key. Greatly raises attack and defense for 3 turns, causes them colossal damage, raises super class allies attack and defense by 30% for 1 turn. Yeah, that's it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Links are up here. Yeah, unfortunately, a few of their links are not level 10. I've been trying to link level them, but I have no control of when and what links get leveled up. So we do have the Gohan's 50% chance to dodge, which isn't too bad. Just don't super right away, then we'll be fine. Okay, we're good. Yeah. After they super, they'll be slot 1 units. So we should be pretty much okay. We also need a, oh, what is it, an Earthbred Fighters or Kamehameha unit on every turn to get their extra, I forgot what it was that they get. What is it that they get? I gotta look it up real quick. Hold on a second. No, we fell to 70%. Well, that was just unlucky. Like I said, RNG does play a major factor. I mean, they still took only 100 damage, but you know, only getting 2 supers right there definitely wasn't good. Definitely want to get more supers than that with them. Gohan has a chance to build up here. If there is another movie Heroes or All Out Struggle category ally attacking the same turn, plus an additional damage reduction of 15% for 2 turns, all allies defense plus 77%. Yeah, so we just really need a movie Heroes or All Out Struggle character. I thought it was Kamehameha for some reason. I think I was thinking about the what's his name? Gohan. So we do have Vegeta's Revive, which is great. We will definitely need that. Gogeta's not going to get an 18 key stack here, but that's okay. They'll have their extra damage reduction in their defense since, you know, Gogeta will be hero. Yeah. I think with this team, Gogeta will be able to tank a normal. If he just so happens to get supered, we do have that 70% chance to counter it. Hit him with the, it's futile. I wouldn't mind seeing it. Well, I will say this, we don't have a death in this run. And so we are going to turn into the greatest fusion of all time. Alright, so here is our GOAT, and a good thing about this Gogeta, he does give us a Scouter for 5 turns, and as you can see here, he's not supering, so we're pretty much very, very safe here. Let's see, we have Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan. Gogeta should be coming on this rotation. Actually, no, he's not. Oh, no, he is. Okay, yeah, good. We need at least 1 Rainbow Key Spear for our guaranteed guarding. And he is going to have 80% damage reduction before he attacks. He's just guaranteed critting because, I mean, why would he not guarantee crit? Yeah. We can get 7 orbs, so we will have bonus support. Another thing that I forgot to mention is, oh, maybe this fight wasn't a good fight because maybe I should have went to a longer fight because Beast's intro is only for 5 turns. So if I were to check his intro, you will have to excuse me. I cannot remember what these do off the top of my head. Gohan, Beast. His intro gives him 8 ki, chance of performing a critical hit 40%, reduces damage received by 40% for 5 turns from the character's entry turn. So after 5 turns, he loses 8 ki, he loses 40% chance to crit, and he loses 40% damage reduction. So yeah, that is that. But he does get an extra 20% damage reduction, an extra 20% chance to crit when he does 5 or more attacks in battle or receives 8 more attacks in battle. So he will have that. Also, you do want to get Beast Gohan to 24 ki. Did he not do that many supers? I was just yapping away, wasn't paying attention. Yeah, as with Beast Gohan, you want to get him 24 ki because when he's at 24 ki, he gets a 50% extra attack and an extra 20% chance to crit. At 24 ki, he also gets an additional 80% defense and an additional 20% damage reduction. So yeah, if you don't have 24 ki and you don't have his active up, he's kind of squishy. Okay, so he is super attacking there. We can go ahead and activate this, because why not? We can go ahead and use Vegeta's active, sure. As for who we can put in slot 1, I think we can just go ahead and put them in slot 1. Vegeta can stay on rotation since we have his revive, but I don't think we'll die or anything like that. Collect those Dragon Balls. Yeah, it wasn't too much damage. He does lower defense on his super attack, I think, so even with that defensive lower, he still did pretty great. So another thing, I kind of did this backwards. I should have talked about Beast Gohan when I was actually using Beast Gohan, but I can talk about Gogeta since we're on the Gogeta team, so I kind of did this backwards. Alright, so while they're doing all that, I can pretty much explain what Gogeta does. So yeah, basically turn 4, as long as you're above, what is it, 70% HP, you get to transform into the greatest fusion of all time, Super Gogeta. Recovers 30% HP once only. He gets 5 ki, attack and defense 250%, plus an additional attack and defense 77% when performing a super attack. And like I mentioned, he does just guaranteed crit. He flats out just have a base 40% damage reduction. When you get a Rainbow Key Spear, you basically are just going to be guaranteed guarding and getting an additional super attack, and you get an additional 77% attack. Now, we can play one of my favorite OSTs here again. Yeah, this is definitely one of Super Gogeta's weakest turns because he only did 2 super attacks, so we didn't get to stack too much with him. This probably isn't the correct play, but I just want the double Gogeta rotation. Let's see, yeah, before he attacks, he does get an extra 40% damage reduction, and he has a scout for 5 turns, like I mentioned. There we go. He also does have a chance to, you know, just nullify unarmed super attacks. And he also does have a high chance of evading super attacks. So this super attack that's coming up right here next, we do have a 50% chance to dodge it. Let's see, does he dodge it? We're not dodging. It only did 56 damage. And that does lower our defense. So Gogeta Blue here will finish him up. Yeah. So while you have to jump through a lot of hoops to get Beast Gohan killed, but with Super Gogeta, there really isn't a way that he can die, honestly. As long as you get a Rainbow Key Sphere, which is easy because he is a Rainbow Key Sphere generator. He does have a chance to randomly change Key Spheres of a certain type to Rainbow Key Spheres. Alright guys, so that was kind of a scuff showcase of, you know, just the Beast Gohan and LR EZA TEQ Super Gogeta versus video kind of showcase. If I do any more, I'll get better at these. Yeah, overall, like I mentioned with Beast Gohan, you do have to jump through some hoops to get him killed, but he can actually die if you don't get 24 key, if you don't do enough attacks, or he doesn't get hit enough. And his intro is gone, then yeah, he can be easily killed. But with Super Gogeta here, he doesn't really die unless you like take him up against a boss that just does an insane amount of damage. But on global, we don't have any of those fights, so he's pretty much, you know, just an easy character that you can use that just won't die. But yeah, other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and thank you for watching, and as usual, until next time.